đội này hơi nặng ở chung kết thế giới, đặc biệt là ở chung kết thế giới. Nên là ở Việt Nam thì cũng có một ông thầy cũng là cúng kiếng cũng khá là mát tay. Đang available.
Tôi đang định nói là tiền thể thì cụ thầy cũng đang rảnh này.
Thầy đang rảnh,
mời được
nhân sự chuyên cúng thôi. Thậm chí là kiểu thuê theo dạng là cộng tác viên đợt chung kết thế giới thôi.
Đúng rồi.
Cứ đến chung kết thế giới là chuyên cúng thôi, tài trợ vé đi, thậm chí là theo team thuê theo
thầy có chứng chỉ, thầy có chứng chỉ đàng hoàng nha, uy tín.
Chung kết thế giới nhưng mà không có chứng đến chung kết thế giới là chuyên cúng thôi, tài trợ vé đi, quản lý theo team thuê theo
thầy có chứng chỉ, thầy có chứng chỉ đàng hoàng nha, uy tín.
Nó mà không có chứng đến chung kết thế giới là chuyên cúng.
Rất là căng. Ngày mai sẽ là một ngày thi đấu mà tôi nghĩ rằng là phần lớn thì nếu nhìn về mặt thực lực thì PSG vẫn sẽ được đánh giá cao hơn so với KS, cho nên là nếu như không có bất ổn gì xảy ra thì PSG vẫn sẽ đội tuyển nắm được phần thắng cao hơn thôi. Cặp trận đầu tiên thì nó tôi cũng chả biết là có gọi là hấp dẫn hơn không, nhưng ít nhất nó sẽ cân bằng hơn. Dù sao thì em coi cùng với Fnatic vẫn là một cuộc nội chiến châu khác, hấp dẫn hơn thì chưa dám hứa, nhưng mà cân bằng hơn thì nó sẽ cân bằng hơn, và để xem là hy vọng là nó cũng phải thú vị giống như
đây là một ván 11,5k tiền ở phút thứ bao nhiêu? 24 á, giờ mấy giờ rồi? Ui 18 giờ à. Tan ca sớm. Sport đang giúp cho chúng ta có thể tan ca sớm ở sau một ngày làm việc tương đối nhanh. Để xem nào, Hành sẽ làm gì trong trận này. Thật ra bây giờ là ván thi đấu này đã nằm trong tay của họ rồi. Quan trọng là họ sẽ muốn dứt điểm nó bằng cái phong cách như thế nào mà thôi. Chứ về mức độ tiến trước thì trâu.
Stop taking meeting notes and let ClickUp AI Note Taker do it for you. It allows you to focus on your meetings, not your notes. It
Can't get back out. Really buffs up your team fight here. Skumond has no idea, so Shadow has the extra info.
Yep.
They're seeing the path here, and they want to pop the egg.
Oh man, the egg's going to go down immediately, isn't it? Great damage early from Shadow. There's the electrocute. Now, egg on at half HP. Knight flushes away immediately, scared of Skumond. Shadow's not hit by the wind.
In the lane swap, and G2's bottom lane is here. Knight and Shadow walking over though, because here comes On, ghosting on the Leona with the spellbook.
Flash available as well. Lebrov already low to start off, even though the Glacial Storm's there as the zone. Missing of the Zenith Blade is good, but Dragon is down. G2 get the objective, looking to get out, but the flash from Bin up against the wall. Has them all lined up perfectly with the stun. Gorgeous, beautiful. Bin getting poked on out as Hans Sama sits behind range. Skumon flashed in to die as he ran out as On now on top of the 80 carry. Under turret, it'll be enough. Hans Sama gets ranged out by Knight. All in a swift blow. BLG hop in as a Realm Warp. Under turret, he's ambitious, but into a Nivea with no egg. BLG ascending it and claim the third kill for the Unhold.
Takes out another one.
And some of BLG's mishaps, I'm worried, because Knight has been the most solid player. We come back to live, and even Ben setting up plays by himself with On attached. A kill over to the support. BLG 4-0 at 8 minutes into this game. That mistake is triggering a chain effect against G2.
Yeah, Knight 3-0 on Rise. Big goal deficit. Should be able to force it here, and they do. Wait, the teleport flank from Bin.
Going to be late, so Dragon picked up, but maybe it happens again. Weird ult from Shadow, not a good one. With the Glacial Fissure down as well, it enables the first kill for G2. Bin now, his angle is great, but he misses the Natofo, so no slow. Stunned up, the concussive blows are re-engaged. BLG went too far. They're punished by G2. Hans the Mummer of Bin with a double.
That was a terrible engage from BLG, and G2 aren't even done.
He's against the wall, he's against the wall with an Inhibitor as well. The flash rocks out, the stun, the Glacial Storm layers down. Knight's going to stick around for a little bit longer, and G2 come alive.
There we go. Shadow here is actually looking for one of them at the moment.
Double flare slows Hansama down, he cleanses. Scared as well as Shadow comes into range. So Hansama down a Summoner, with the engage now following up with On as well. It's a Wind of Spider or a Glacial Fissure, either way, it's a dead Ice Man. Hansama left alone, Skumon covering the bases, but a great pick from BLG.
Yep, there they go. They delete the Braum this time around. Bottom side got pushed in though, so G2 have the wave into the bottom side, and the rotation up here for BLG means they're just gonna drop that wave as Knight is hovering around for a repeat play. Is Knight looking for?
Oh, Skumon went in deep for that. He wanted Elk with the Wind becomes lightning. On is just continuously punishing and sending out Zenith Blades on this 100% KP Leona.
So BLG with that, congregation of 4 people.
Wait. Bin ulted. Oh, unstoppable though. The W stopped in BB. Solo kill, Binny Boy. G2 are following this up. They've got the adrenaline rush now as On is close to dying himself. Lebrov sitting on the Mega Blast Cone. He'll take it under turret. Flash away. Knight matches it, punishes him. Lebrov went too far and Knight caught him well.
Oh, BB gets the solo kill onto Binny.
There have been some really good punishes and a really good bounce back here from the EU first seed as Broken Blade denying a whole family of minions. Look at how many going down. The turret's going to go with it as well.
Yeah, here's how he started it out. Good combo into the wall, and then just chases him down. The red buff here on Broken Blade, just pelting him, saves the W for the correct timing. Bin annihilated. And then they also got the chase down on the other side here. On flashed away, but...
Fighting again, I think we are. Cap's almost caught out. He's got the Ignivir available, and it might go down quickly as Knight has cornered him. Good flash frost as Lebrov tries to get his mid laner out, but in front of 3 members of BLG, there is no resurrecting now. Knight gets the other kill to help with the True Shot Barrage. 4 and 1.
Dragon stacking for them as well, because as you critically pointed out, even though the first skirmish around Dragon ended up going poorly for them, they did get the objective to start it out, and so it is going to be a very early... There will be stone taken, as Knight will grab the tower for himself, and the Rise will become a problem. Hysterics, the split push for Rise later. A little bit careful if they approach. Bottom side tower is already dead even before Herald, and Otacon started up. So G2 with really good positioning here. And the Otacon's getting burned down, but Caps gets engaged on.
He's got an egg, so he wants to bait it in, but as he flashes in, he gets into the Herald. The escape mitigated, though. With the Herald dropping down, Caps goes into the egg, but it's all for the Otacon. It's all here in front of G2's eyes. Caps will be the sacrificial lamb, and with a Realm Warp coming in, G2 are already away. Elk can't catch up, nor can Knight, and therefore G2 will take the ultimate sacrifice to the win.
Caps, the distraction eagle, is effective. He flies into the face of BLG, knowing it is a one-way ticket. Well, he was kind of hoping that it was going to be a Herald out ticket.
He almost got out if that Herald wasn't low.
Yeah, very close, hoping that it was going to be a Herald out ticket, but even with the sacrifice and not being able to get out, still acquiring the Otacon here on Bin, even though Knight is using his currently to get back out.
What is Shadow doing?
Dying.
He just jumped into EU, said, do you remember me? Well, now we will. On as well is going to get stunned up as G2 found him over the wall in front as well. Knight flashes out. Shadow decided to be ambitious right in front of 5 members.
Yeah, that's going to be Dragon Soul, Hysterics. I mean, that is not the way that we envision the Dragon Soul fight going. But G2 will take it for sure. Shadow jumps, one-way ticket, right over the edge there.
Soul. G2 have just taken Soul.
And they may have taken a headlock on this game. Elk with a red buff can get a little aggressive. They were going to try and leverage. They're still going to go for a side lane play.
There is help from Skumon though. Needs a little bit more than that. Broken Blade is tanky. 3 members, BLG committing a teleport as well, but Broken Blade's bought so much time. He's got Sundered Sky. He can heal up with a Hammer Shock as well as Skumon comes in. The ulti finally connects. Skumon has to pop his too, but a shutdown over tonight is a good start for BLG. Elk just pressed E over the wall, and now a new one erupts with the ice splitting between BLG, but Baron's up in a minute.
So arriving to the Rift very quickly here. Red buff is already taken. Baron arriving in 30 seconds.
Elk getting ulti? No, rather it's on tonight. Again, the wall's up and available. Bit of Frostbite added. Flash Frost onto Elk. He cleanses. Meanwhile, the bottom side of the fight is Shadow and the rest, and On's not going to get out of that one. Realm Warp to save Knight's life. Elk Arcane shifts away as well, and Shadow's getting poked out between Hans, between Caps. So many projectiles, and there'll be a few more chasing Knight down. Concussive blows so close to ticking, but a Mega Blast Cone gets Knight out of the way, but Elk is far up in the lane. Another target now found, an Arcane shift, and maybe a flash coming through, but from an angle, Broken Blade shows up and sends BLG into the dirt. G2, it's Baron o'clock.
Yep, and that's going to be pretty easy for them to get unless Shadow came up with some heroics. I mean, you are getting On's teleport out of the mid lane, but there's not much he can do about it.
Bạn tạo dựng thành công, hãy giữ chọn nó. Tại Dubai, không thuế thu nhập cá nhân, không thuế lợi nhuận. Sự kiện bất động sản Dubai chính thức có mặt tại Hà Nội vào ngày 8 và 9 tháng 11. Lần đầu tiên, thị trường bất động sản Dubai bùng nổ được mang trực tiếp.
Spellbook maybe? Looks like he cannot get over to a smite at the moment, and Shadow is taking the enemy blue buff, so should be Baron for G2.
Broken Blade's going to add a turret to it soon as well. A defining moment in this game. The Red Bull Baron power play begins. We only just got the Mascot Priceless moment in the soul, by the way.
With the possibility of elimination already from World 2025, I mean, G2 are certainly looking like they're going to push them there with the Baron buff plus the Dragon Soul. It's a good point about the gold, though. BLG still capable of fighting this Elder Dragon fight. 2.5 minutes. If you get a smite steal, or you just win the Elder Dragon fight, oftentimes that can just change the entire game in your favor. So we'll see. Well, the thing is, the engages from BLG right before a lot of these objectives, like one of the earlier dragons, going in onto the Braum, and then having Bingo in as well, and then the previous one with Shadow jumping in, getting deleted, have been really rough for BLG. And so G2, I think if they just remain calm, okay.
Solar Flare, that's not calm. It's Zenith's Blade. Good disengage. Change Corruption hits the back line, though. And on, close to dying, will die first. The supreme display of talent ain't that good. And Ben as well in the front line's getting shredded. G2 believe, and so do Europe. They're seeing the end. They're seeing the wall. The combination's there. A triple about to turn deadlier into a quadra for Skewmon, who has been riding EU high this whole damn year.
G2, they're gonna finish it right now. Hysterics, Baron buff on, they can push for the win.
We didn't believe. We said today was a stomp that the 1-1s were just letting us down. 100 Thieves did it, so we ask, why couldn't G2, the first seed of EU, is on his court and he's fountain by a damn ice wall, brought out this Anivia pick, brought out a wild card, and in true Caps fashion, he does not let us down. G2 are going to move to 2-1, and China is upset. BLG in the dirt again, and G2 freaking